On this video, I'm going to show you how I made this Filipino stir-fry veggies. These are all vegetable I got from the Asian market here in Mesa, in Mekong, if you're from Mesa, Arizona. This is a very common dish in the Philippines, which is called Pinakbet. If you're from a northern part of the upper side of the Philippines, which is Ilocos, this is famous dish from that area. Hello everyone, and welcome sa aming munting kusina. This is a dash of spices. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel. We would like to thank everyone who subscribed to our channel, who like our videos, who watch our videos. We really appreciate it. We're not a pro, but we're just trying to show you how we cook, what dish we cook in our house. We call it a blended food since it's a combination of Filipino and American food. Just a regular meal, but it's very special because you have your family with you watching you cook. That makes it more special. Our ingredients for this dish are black ground pepper, garlic salt, and a chicken stock. Tomatoes, onions, garlic, and a ginger. Pork meat, I'm using boneless ribs. I like it because it has a little fat, so that's the meat I'm using here on this dish. We have okra, butternut squash, and eggplant. This veggies I got from the Asian market. You can find this all at the Asian market if you have an Asian market closer to your place. Bitter melon, which is also called Ampalaya in the Philippines. This has a lot of benefits for people who are battling diabetes. Olive oil, and of course coconut oil. On a warm skillet, add your olive oil. You're going to cook the pork. Cook it until it's lightly brown because you're going to cook it for about 15-20 minutes anyways with the vegetable. I'm adding in the garlic and just mix it with the pork. Add the onions. Same thing, you're going to mix it with the pork and of course the garlic. Add the coconut oil. Make sure that coconut oil is blended to all the ingredients, the garlic and the onion. Now add the butternut squash first, and you're going to cover this for a minute. Now add the eggplant and the okra. And then you're going to season this. Add your tomatoes and the ginger. And the chicken stock. I'm using 1/2 cup of the chicken stock. Then I'm seasoning it with salt and black ground pepper and garlic salt. Just a little dash. Garlic pepper, of course. just mix them nicely. Just lightly mix them. This veggies blends really well, so you don't really have to constantly mixing them. Just cover this and let it cook for 15 minutes in a medium heat. After 15 minutes, uncover it. Now you're going to taste it if it needs more seasoning. I'm adding a teaspoon of the brown sugar to blend all the spices and ingredients. I like adding brown sugar when I cook some Filipino dish. Now you're going to add the bitter melon. Just add it on top. Don't mix it with the ingredients because it's already bitter. You don't want your broth to have that bitterness. Even though you add that sugar, the bitter melon is really overpowering, so you don't want to mix it with the veggies. Just put it on top. I also like my bitter melon crunchy. I don't want it overcooked, and that's the reason why I just put it on top and let it steam. This is it. This is your final tasting, so taste it if you need more seasoning. In this case, I kind of have it all blended, so I didn't have to add any salt and pepper, so everything tastes good. Now that's done, you're going to serve this on top of a white rice, but normally I just eat this by itself, but in the Philippines this always served on top of a white rice. This is a very delicious meal. This meal have a lot of nutrients. The vegetable is known to have a lot of nutrients on it, so this is famous in the Philippines. They serve it all the time. This is a high source of nutrients. So I remember having this dish like once a week in the house back home. This is a comfort food for me. This reminds me back home and how my dad cooked it. My dad is from Ilocos, and this is really a very nice dish. And if you notice, there's no string beans because we forgot it in the market, but it's still with the butternut squash, the okra, and the eggplant, and the bitter melon. Everything is just blended perfectly. We hope you like this video. Again, if you do, please give it a thumbs up. This is one of my comfort food. This is actually my favorite food. Reminds me of back home. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a good one, everyone.